New York State Senator George Borrello says Governor Andrew Cuomo's comments that the region hasn't lived the full pain of COVID-19's wrath is incredibly insulting. Cuomo, speaking during a press conference briefing yesterday afternoon in Albany, says the reason Western New York is experiencing an increase in COVID-19 activity is because residents do not fear the virus like those living in New York City do.
Western New York read about New York City. They read about Long Island. They watched it on the TV news, but the numbers were never as bad in Western New York. And you want people to change dramatically their behavior. For me to make these dramatic changes in behavior, I have to believe this is real. And it wasn't real. Because it wasn't real to me. You know when it becomes real? When it's real to me. I get it was real in New York City, but I'm in Buffalo. Buffalo is much different than New York City. And it wasn't real to me.
We have lost lives here, but also we felt the economic pain of this COVID crisis. We watched as we've seen spikes in suicides, in drug overdoses, and domestic violence. For him to say that we haven't felt the pain is truly not only is it insulting, it's short-sighted and it's just wrong.
Now, Borrello believes people should have a healthy respect for the virus, but not fear it. He says Cuomo's tactics of encouraging fear is a way to keep people in line, in a sign of his failing leadership during the pandemic. Borrello says he continues to urge aides to the governor to continue to target the virus in smaller zones so that the regional economy can stay open. He says another shutdown far outweighs the risk of COVID-19's health impacts.